Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 149 of playing chess every single day until 2000 DLO. Let us find an opponent. So we find Ash Wani K 2108, and we're playing with the black pieces against d4, and we go d5, albin counter gambit. And he's a 1778, so almost 1800. He's thinking here. Okay, knight out, knight out. Apparently my opponent has never played the albin counter gambit because he's spending 30 seconds on this and now around a minute. I'm pretty sure this is the best move. Here, we'll go here. What else can he do? I mean, bishop out is also a move. Let me go for this. I mean, ultimately we want that anyways. And if he goes here, which is a pretty common idea, I believe we're supposed to give a check and then probably take. No, we don't want to take here. Sorry. Because if he goes here and we were to take, we lose castling rights or have to undevelop. We don't want either of those things. Okay, so he decides to go for knight to d2. 2.5 minutes on that move. And I actually believe that is one of the better moves. I think this is better, but yeah, I mean, I'm contemplating this, but that doesn't even do anything. It just secures his center. I was thinking possibly opening up the king, but no, not at all. So we have a few options. If I play this, he gets what he wants. He's gonna go here, and then I'll have to move, and then he'll get to play this. So that's not an option. What else is there? Could go here. But the thing is, after takes, he just reinforces it. So I believe we want to play here, and he won't be able to bring the bishop out now. So I think we'll be able to play that for free. Is there any other drawback? I think if I play here, he's going to play this. But then we will be able to take. Okay. So I think we're fine to do this. Right. Okay, so he plays there to put more pressure on the pawn. Now we could go here. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I think in this position I played here, but I think this is actually the best move in just allowing this. But if he does that, then what do I do? We could go here, give the pawn, take this pawn. So if I play here, he's gonna take, and then we take here? Or do we get to play this? Okay, so here, takes. We play c5. Where does the knight go? Knight probably goes back to protect this. We take, he takes. We come in with the bishop. If he kicks us away, we take, he takes, and then we recapture. I think that should be fine. You might want to take a look at this line. Because here, it gives a pawn, but it's very weakening. And I'm pretty sure we can just win the pawn back. By like going here? No, because then this. Oh, but if takes, recaptures here, he's just up a pawn, and he kind of just gets everything he wants. Now, we do have this intermediate check. So, if takes check, and he blocks, then we can take. No, because then he takes here. I mean, we're playing a gambit, so. I also do notice that this pawn is undefended, so if I were to play here, this can be taken, but I mean, he's going to end up getting this in. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be playing the albin counter gambit against people, I think I need to really study the theory like I have with the Vienna and Caro. Something that I've lacked. Yeah, so he takes. Now we take. If he takes back, then we do have this move. But if he takes with the queen, then yeah. I'm wondering if he takes here, if we have that. Yeah, so he takes with the queen. Thought he might. So I'm assuming going into an endgame here is not really correct, but let's go here. Takes. He has to play something out to protect this pawn. So, but we're going to get another attacker maybe? No, because this. So we're going to have to play c5, and then we'll play bishop to e6. Yes. Okay, now let's play c5, and it's pretty simple. We want to go here. He does have this threatening here. That's actually quite annoying. I guess I just moved the king. Maybe he played... No, he goes back. Wow, what? Okay, so I can take. Is that good, though? I have to move again. What if I develop? No, I think I need to take this opportunity to take the pawn back. He's got to have a reason for that move, though. No, we're taking. We're taking. Take the opportunity. Okay, so we could protect, or we could go back, target the pawn. I think developing right now is a good idea. So let's protect. If he wants to take, then I'm very, very happy. So we need to be careful because he's threatening to go here, and then I would lose this. I'm noticing if I go here and I have a rook here, there's threats on this, but it's not possible yet. So let's see. Could play a move like this so that if he pushes, then we can just take. That actually looks pretty good because then I can fianchetto my bishop. Here, he can come in. I don't think I'm afraid of this. If here we take, takes, castles, immediately pressuring. No, because this hangs. Oh, okay, he goes for that. But, oh. Ah, shoot. Okay. So if I take, he takes. If I go here, he takes. Okay. And we don't even have, like, takes here. Why did I overlook that? So if I castle and we have that looking at him, is there any threats we can immediately make? No. I think we just have to take the pawn. Now we're going to lose this pawn. Okay, so just like that, we threw the game. But come on. I don't want to give him another pawn. Not even going to lie. But I think we need to castle. And then, like, try to go for this. But we can't even get at him. Yeah, just castles. You have a rook here, counterattacking. I mean, we got to hold the bishop. So let's come all the way back and go here. And what I'm noticing is just his king is a little bit soft. He's got all of his pieces over here. So I want to put that on that square. We want to go here eventually. Rook takes. Okay, but now do we have any kind of threats? I mean, let's come here. Now we're staring over here. He's got check. We just move. Check. Yeah, bishop in. He's trying to get checkmate here. This is a fork, but he's got checks. So if I were to go here, check here. So what if I just go here? Is his plan to go like this? No. I don't really want to trade, but... So takes. He won't be able to give me a check. And I want to do this. But he can force another trade by doing that. Yeah, so he takes the trade. We'll recapture with the rook. And now we're looking to go like this. And just put pressure over here. More than likely we'll see him bring the rook to this file. It's just about game over, but okay. So he wants a rook trade. I do not really want a rook trade. So we're gonna go over here. He can't come in because of the rook, or because of the bishop. He can give a check, but no, he can't. We take. Now he can just push the pawn forward. Ah, that's a good move. So if we take, he can take in either way. So takes. What if we just double up here, then push? Doesn't really accomplish much. And if we move, he gets in on this. So that's not really great either. If I go here, not really much I could do. If I go here, he gives check, takes, probably takes here, maybe. No, none of this is really good. So if I go here, takes, the knight just always protects. But if I go here and he sacks and then takes, we have this alignment still. So I think we can just double up. If he takes here, then we'll just recapture. Or we could just recapture with the rook too. It's all losing, but I think this is our best chance. Rook defends. Okay. But now this is not defended. So what I'm noticing is if I go here and he were to take, then I win the rook. But if I go here and he moves with the check, I can go here. Wait, so if here, we just take, and this is defended. So I think that was actually a mistake by him. Yeah, now let's go here. Let's pin him. So we're attacking twice, but he's defending twice. And we only have the possibility of attacking it with 3 defenders, and he can just defend it with all 3. So we might be out of luck here. I am thinking of sacrificing for a move like this. I guess that doesn't really do anything. Or it might, because if he takes, we take the rook currently. But if he were to go back and protect, then I don't think it would be good. But if he goes back and protects the rook, then I just go here with... No, we go here. So my idea with b5 is that this is currently one of the defenders. So if I were to go here, and he allowed me to go here, then we could pile up enough pressure to win the piece. And if we win the piece, then we're not losing. But, I mean, in this position, he could just go back, right? Okay, so he's going to sack the exchange. So now here's the question. Do we take the rook or do we take the bishop? If we take this, we have immediate threats. However, the issue is that he can take here with check. He's also still threatening or defending there. So if we were to take here, I guess that's the issue with this, is if we take the piece, then we're still down a piece. If we take the rook, I'm gonna get a check. I go here, and then it could be just bad. But I think we have to take the piece. We just have to go for it. Do we run here? Or do we go here? Now that's the next question. So he's up 2 pawns. Or I guess he's up a piece and a pawn. Something like that. I don't know. It's all screwed up. Let's see. So if I run this way, I'm going towards the center of the board. If I go here, I am constantly attacking the bishop, which could be good. If I go here, if I go away, then he kind of has the luxury of moving this. Where if I go here, he has to maintain. He'll have to move the bishop next. So for that reasoning, let's go here. We're just going to attack the bishop. We're threatening this pawn, and the bishop has to stay on this diagonal. The bishop can go here and attack, and that seems a bit annoying. But he can't really do that. Like, I would just go here, because if he gets greedy and take... but the rook takes. Yeah, there's just so many issues here. But I guess we can go here. Threaten mate. He does have back rank issues, but then again, his rook protects. So if rook takes the pawn, we take this file, but then there's the issue of him protecting here. So he could take, I go here, he could just come back. He's getting low on the clock. He has 2 minutes versus my 6. So that is a thing. I do think we're going to see bishop to here. And in that case, I need to figure out a plan. So I would want to play this. Problem is that this is protecting it, but then we can go here, and then I guess we can't even play this to hit the knight. Okay, he's down to a minute now, but it's 15:10, so okay, so he goes for this. I honestly did not expect that. So do I want to go here and try to just get in? But the bishop always protects. That's kind of another problem. So we could just take pawns. I could threaten mate. Let's threaten mate. He's low on the clock. Maybe he blunders. Could also go here. That could be a good way. So if he protects, this could be a good way of trying to trade. He's also just got this, probably. But he's got to hurry up if he wants to win. Yeah, so he protects like this. I did kind of anticipate that. Maybe we take the pawn now. Let's take the pawn. He's got 30 seconds. The question is, how do we go forward? Okay, but this, we hit both? No? Yeah. Okay, let's go here and hit the bishop, hit the pawn, make him think a little bit. We might be able to sacrifice, try for pawn push. He's got 5 seconds. He's just got to play. Yeah, he protects. So now the king can actually get out. That's a fork if I go there. Okay, let's go ahead and attack the knight. Knight moves. Okay, I like it. Push the pawn. Does have a check. Oh, it's checkmate. No. Ah, GG's. Oh, dang. Okay, let's run through this. Yeah, so we played pretty poorly. Yeah. So this was a mistake. We should have just went all the way back. Yeah, why didn't we play like that? He has 11 seconds. Okay, well, anyways. Let's go through the whole game. So that's all best. What should I have done? So I'm supposed to ignore this. And I guess because if he takes, then I take his queen. Okay. How does this line go? Takes, then he protects. Well, we kind of went into a game where he is just up a pawn. I can go there. King's got to move. Oh, that looks nasty, actually. Okay, that's a blunder because of this. Yeah, so basically, before the blunder, it was equal, and then we just blundered. We blundered on move 13. And then we did defend and played, but... Okay, let's play a second game. Alright, we got Semp here, and we're playing with the black pieces again. D4, D5. Are we going to get a London or another Queen's Gambit? Okay, so we're going to get a London here. Let's play Knight out. He goes there, blocking in his bishop. That seems very weird, I must say. We're gonna play c5. He's playing very weird. Do I want to pin or do I want to put the bishop on which square? I think we're gonna put the bishop here. He can go for the bishop, but we'll just slide back and then, yeah, we'll be fine. He's made his little triangle, but he left the dark squared bishop inside, which is not right. That's not how you play a London. Okay, he offers a trade. We're just gonna accept, and then we're gonna go here. Just gonna bring the knight out. We can do this at some point. I mean, he is protecting the pawn, I guess. Maybe he's had way too many people do that, and it was annoying for him. I feel like at some point we should be taking. I don't know what point that is, though. We should be fine right now, just to play e6. And I mean, I guess next move we will take, because I want to go here. So let's take, and then we'll develop. Is this something I need to worry about? Knight here. Okay, let's go ahead and castle. Yeah, knight in. So if I play this, takes, we have to, oh, that would be a fork, so we don't want to do that. He can take me, if he wishes. I think we just improve our rook here. So rook to c8. If he takes, I'm happy to play this, but I think he just wants to leave his knight there. I could slide back one, but I think rook to c8 is fine. Knight there. Yeah, that's a decent spot for the knight. I could play here. He does have this move coming in that would put pressure, but I actually do think this is a decent move. We're gonna go knight here. What it does is opens up my queen if need be. It stops this from ever coming in, and it allows us to play f6, which I know I always say it's a mistake, but okay, so he opts to take. I don't think that's correct. Take with the pawn or the rook. If I take with the pawn, we can push and potentially get a big center there. If I take with the rook's really not, we don't want a rook lift over here, so I think I'm going to take with the pawn. And then we're just going to try an attack on the queen side. Okay, knight back is attacking this. And I don't really want to allow him to take and win a pawn, but let's see. I'm wondering if we have any sacrifices here. So let's run through it. I take, he takes, queen comes in, check. If he goes here, we have this. That actually looks quite nice. And actually, wait, takes, if this, we have a royal fork. So this actually is a beautiful sacrifice here. Let's go for it. Like I said, if he takes, we just come in and then we're going to attack this. So we're going to see what happens here. And if he goes king h1, there's just this fork. And if he plays here, which he probably will, then what do we do? Oh, he takes. Okay, let's give him a check. So we're gonna win. Jeez, we're gonna win a rook. Ooh, I didn't see that move. I did not see that move at all. Okay, but we're still gonna go here. So we sacked the bishop for a little bit of king safety and pawns, basically. And we're threatening the rook, and we're threatening the knight. But the rook can just go here. Then this is not possible. Ooh. And if I go here, he takes. Okay, this is getting a little bit dangerous. Just slide over. If I go here, can he just go back? Yeah, let's go here. Because we can't go here because queen takes. I imagine he'll just trade the knight off now. But, like, this looks a little bit scary for him. Okay, he really wants a queen trade. I don't want to trade queens, but I think we kind of have to. So takes. Probably takes. There's no checks whatsoever. If I run away, he just wins a pawn, as I mentioned. If I were to go here, let's just take. And he can take with the pawn. Yeah, and then let's just try to open this up. But I think I'm going to try and keep the knight on the board. So, yeah, he goes there. I can go here with pressure. But the problem is, I mean, there's alignments here. I can just go here. If I go here, takes, attacks. Could also just defend like this though. If I go here, it creates a backwards pawn, but after takes, we have this like little structure here. He would probably take and take. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Let's throw some pawns forward, and we don't take with this pawn. I think we actually take with the D pawn, because then we have this 5-on-1, and you can't tell me that that's a lot of pawns. He does have a 4-on-2, but we're gonna really rook lift and like try to go for this. So he steps back. We can't do that just yet. Let's play h6, and then we're gonna go for g5, and then we're just gonna try and march the pawns. His bishop still hasn't developed, because if I get this, yeah, but after this, like I'm just gonna march you down. Okay, so here takes. Okay, so it's not possible. But what about going here and doubling up? Or we can push. No, that would hang. If I go here. Okay, let's play rook to d8. I want to push c5, and then I want to get in. Okay, but I still go here. It doesn't stop me at all. I can take, and he'll just take like this though. Or he'll take with the rook. Is that his idea? He obviously can't push, because then I play e takes d, or ed. I think I just need to march the king up. Probably wants to play this. So let's march the king up to protect this pawn, so that I can push this. He's got my pass pawn blockaded, which is really sad. I do imagine he's gonna play this. And then I have to think, is it better to take here and then target the weakness? It very well could be. Okay, he protects this. He gets out of the pin, most of all. So if I don't take now, then he can take, but then I get in. I'm attacking the bishop. The bishop will slide back and protect this pawn. So that doesn't really do anything. So I think I just need to take. He'll likely take back. And this would be not very smart. So here takes, here, take. But my pawns are very weak. So maybe now it's time to go here and then try for this. But this is protected. Here takes. Okay, but I think we just play here maybe? So if we go here, it stops this push from being deadly. Plus we would just take, but then he doesn't win this pawn. So I'm thinking we go rook to f7 and then rook to f8 and just try for this push. His bishop's not doing a lot, and that's his whole advantage. He has a bishop for a bunch of pawns. 2 pawns to be exact. He has a 2-on-1 on the other side of the board, but you can't really utilize it yet. Maybe I need to take the open file, but I don't know. Usually that's the right idea, but there's no infiltration. I guess he could take the open file and come to c6, attacking my weak pawn. Maybe that's his idea. But if he plays rook to c1, and then I go rook to f8, and then he goes rook to c6, and I play f4, I think he's just a little too slow. Because I think he's going to have to play rook to f1 if he wants to actually protect it all. Yes, there's that. Okay, so rook to c6, and then we're going to go f4. Basically, we're just going all in. We want to push. And he's basically just saying, you're dumb, it won't work. So here takes, here. Can just move, but then like this. Okay, what is that? We still just go f4. The 2 pawns are going to march. That's the issue. You can't allow 2 pass pawns like this. It's just so deadly. He has checks, but we just slide it out of the way. And then we have an outside pass pawn as well. So we have 3 pass pawns. Okay, I thought he might give a check. But we just go here. If I go here, he doesn't have a sacrifice. So we're still just going to continue with our plan. I will admit it does look a little bit scary, but... So here? What's his plan? Like, what's his plan to deal with these? He goes here. I can't push. I guess that's a little bit annoying. We can't push. Maybe we no, we still couldn't have pushed. Okay, but what about if we go here? So my plan's kind of like this. Or do we go here first? Here to cut the king off. And then basically I want to checkmate him. But if I go here, I guess he can't do that. Oh, but he can. So here, if this takes with check, moves. No, he cannot stop that actually. Okay, so here, let's go here. And then this would be checkmate. And like we just went through, he can't sacrifice to win with a check. I don't know what that does. And I don't know how he's stopping this. I guess his point would be if I go here, he goes here. That way on check, he can block. Yeah, wow, that's a very nice move. Takes, he goes here. Let's see. So if we go here, takes, and go here, threaten the bishop. That's an idea. We can't push because he just takes. And this move was actually well, I guess it didn't matter, but stopping the push. I don't want to trade. What if I just come back and then go here? The problem with going back is that he's going to come here, and then he's got this. What if I go here? He does that. I mean, it's all protected. And my point of going here would just be, I want to play this and then this. And the point is that I would get in. So I don't think going for this really is the best. So let's run through it one more time. So here, takes, come in here. I just don't think that we can really get the pawn through. And we're not really threatening anything here. So I think our best bet's to just keep everything on the board. So let's just come back. I can also just start pushing the h-pawn. But meanwhile, he's going to start pushing his pawn. I could have also just allowed him to take, but I don't think he was ever going to take. And I mean, like, this looks very strong, but I don't know if we can actually get through. Also, if we push the h-pawn, then we're opening up checks for him. No, we can't even move it right now because rook takes. I wonder if before... Okay, bishop comes in. That's just a full bishop, though. He just blundered a bishop? Why can't I take that? I mean, I'm going to take it. I'm going to call his bluff. I don't see the threat. I'm threatening mate now. He has to come here. That must have been a mouse slip or something. And yeah, okay, so yeah, he just resigns. I mean, I'm going to take the win and I'm going to hold it in my heart, but I definitely don't think that's a true win. I think he had me on my feet. Okay, we had a brilliant move, but let's start from the start. Okay, so we have d4, d5. We get this weird thing, but apparently it's actually an opening, and we didn't even play it right. Yeah, I gave up a pawn, apparently, but he missed it. So all this is good. We're equal. And yeah, equal. We find this move, which is actually great. And he blundered, and we come in, but this is a miss. I had to go here. Goes back, then we go there. But what about, what about this? I guess we still, oh, how do we miss that? We were eyeballing that too. We just took the pawn, then we got ourselves into trouble. Ah, dang, yeah, because if we go here, he can't block, otherwise we take. Oh, come on. We found this brilliant sacrifice, and then we just threw it all away. And then we slowly, you know, tried to come back and win. And then, yeah, there's that. I don't know what he was doing. That sucks. That really sucks for him. But you know what? After seeing that brilliant move, we deserve the win. But we don't deserve the win because we didn't find queen f4. That's actually disgusting that we didn't find that. And the point is, if he goes there, there's a fork. If he goes back here, which is the best move, apparently there's just this. And then we take the rook. How did I not see that? How? All right. How many seconds? This is the true question. How many seconds did I use on queen takes f2? So my clock, oh my gosh. My clock went down 1 second. So it took us 10 or 11 seconds or something because you get 10 seconds plus. That's unacceptable. We just sacrificed a full piece and then come in with check, and after the opponent surprises me with just blocking with the queen, which should not be surprising, we then take 10 seconds to analyze my options. We didn't even consider this check. Like, that's just, I mean, I think I did a little bit, but I didn't like that the bishop aligns. But no, if we had to realize, because we realized all the threats in this position, but why not here? Like, we knew if queen back, like, there's this, right? So why are we having a hard time seeing that it's the same thing here? Like, you can't do that because knight takes. So why couldn't I see this? It's kind of sad, not gonna lie. Anyways, our accuracy was 80.7, his was 73, and we played like an 1800 apparently, and he played like a 1550, so that was decent, you know. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.